found about approximately 6 to 7 hours of raw footage involving individuals at a graduation party for a small online college in Manhattan, New York City, okay? And these individuals were doing all of the typical things that individuals of that age do: fornication, intoxication, flagellation. I don't even know what the other Asians may be, but they were doing them all. So at the end of the day, this is garden variety stuff. I see this shit 5 times a day, even before.
And take your money. No or yes? Finish our conversation.
I feel
What is she doing, baby? She's like now.
okay, yeah, good idea.
I'd like to be like a doctor. Like, I think I don't have like money. Like giving up big things. So like that's
I know you want.
Really want to just capture. I had no intention for anybody to get hurt. I just found out about it, which is why I'm here right now. You know, I found out, that there was a tragedy. I had nothing to do with, people are really sick of reality TV, and this is the realest we're gonna get.
I thought America would have some interest in these random people having a drunken night or revelry.
Absolutely, America loves that stuff. Bring reality to reality television. I was just set on doing something great, something that people have never really seen before, something really done. They're just exploiting what reality actually is, the reality. And it wasn't our intention for anybody to get hurt and trying to do anything to harm anyone. It wasn't our intention to. He went about it away. I guess it seemed irresponsible. Excuse me. Filming an actual party. We were going to film a live setting party.
And you got permission from everyone?
Not entirely.
Okay.
Nobody necessarily needed to know about it. I mean, I haven't done anything.
Actually, you admit that you installed the cameras. Already given that statement. Okay, so you've done that. You admit that you did the editing.
Yeah, I edited the film.
Yeah, I mean, that credit card was your girlfriend's. That was at the Ritz. Your own girlfriend. Just evidence. To me, it's horrible evidence of a horrible tragedy.
Evidence of what?
An accident, perhaps of a conspiracy, perhaps of a homicide, perhaps of a suicide. I don't know. There you're filming. And the whole time you weren't aware of the fact that it was breaking that next day, that there was the fire, and you weren't aware about any of that. I mean, you literally.
I had no idea about that. It does
not make sense. I mean, you didn't talk to your girl. You didn't want to talk to your girlfriend after that party. I mean, you thought you
no, the way she had it set up was she wanted me to stay in the hotel room, and she wanted me to edit the film.
And obviously, she sounds like I'm no offense, a kind of controlling person. What did she want? People do crazy things every day. What was her vision? What did she tell you how to edit, or were you free to do whatever you want?
She didn't tell me how to edit. She doesn't tell me how to do anything. She just wanted me to edit bits and pieces of the film and send them out to the press every week, every couple of weeks or so. It wasn't anything. It was perfectly harmless. I wasn't doing anything wrong. She rented me a room. The essence of what it's like to
be on the cusp of adulthood and responsibility.
Whatever it was, I wanted something that we could believe in, something that we could actually look at as true to being 22, 21, whatever it is, and graduating and being shown what our lives are supposed to be like. I wanted to show something to the public, and I think we got that. I mean, I'm sorry that people were hurt. I'm sorry that families are destroyed or anything. It wasn't my intention at all. My intention was just to make art and to make a really nice piece of film.
Well, you may have gotten that, and you may have gotten your career, which is probably the whole, idea behind what you did. Was it your idea to do this, or was it your girlfriend's? Whose idea was it to even have this type of film, if you want to call it, happen? I really don't think it deserves to be called a film, but whatever. What do you think? Who was it? Your idea or hers? Whose idea was it? Because to me, it sounds a little macabre.
Okay, so I think he's actually trying to steal it, but he didn't.
Steal what?
Some of the paintings that are in the room, in the art gallery, pretty much. He picked the lock. I was watching him, and I don't know. I think he got nervous, and all of a sudden he just ran out.
Which boy? The tall one?
Yeah. To be honest with you, I know I've been going to school with him for like so long, but I don't even care about him. I don't know.
No. He's a friend of someone's here.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Okay? Here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Don't be worried.
Alright.
I'm glad you told me.
Alright.
We can just set them all up.
I think so?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. If we're gonna do that...
Well, no, listen, what we're gonna do is assemble a group of boys who can do it. Because two people can't handle this job.
Yeah. Well...
I can help you, and I will make sure that you guys are able to do this job. But you need 4. You need 4 people.
Okay.
So you find 3 people you can trust, who you don't give a fuck about.
Alright, well...
And then this random dude, okay? The 4 of you, I need you to gather down here and try to convince them all. Make sure it's a good idea. Don't seem like you're so into it. Otherwise, they'll think that you're on. They'll get on to you, okay?
Yeah.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here, and I'm basically going to tell it like it is.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to let them think that I'm taking 48%, which is already enough. But what I'm actually going to do is, once you have the paintings, you have to make sure that you have the paintings. If not, you're so fucked you have no idea.
Okay.
And you and I will split the profit 65-35. You'll be making way over $2.8 million.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think you're a little sneaky, and I like the way you think. I do owe you.
Tell me something I don't know.
Alright, I think we can do this, pull this off. I know who he's friends with. I'm just gonna, try to get a little buddy with him, and we'll see if they open up, and I'm pretty sure we will. I'm pretty confident. We just have to make sure that, I don't care if they get caught. We just gotta make sure that you and I, get away with this 100%.
Listen, don't fuck me over.
Okay.
I will squash you like a bug.
Okay, and all I'm saying is don't fuck me over. Okay.
Question. Do we ever cheat on our husband? I didn't think I would, but do we?
Do I have to trip acid to see you again, or how's it work? Because I don't really want to keep doing this acid, but I do like talking to you.
Do
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, who's up? What's up?
Is that T?
Yeah, it's T. Who's this?
Yeah, shoot.
What's that?
Are you ready to do another scene?
Well, yeah, I'm finishing up here, and I'll be done this, I think, in 5 minutes.
Can I come down?
Well, I'm about to be finished. I can be up in 5 minutes to do it. She's just doing her monologue right now. Okay, so I'll be done in 5 minutes, though.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, cool. I'll come up and then we'll do it.
Alright, sweet.
So pick the place you want to go.
Okay.
Or if you want to go down here, just wait 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, ready to go.
So I have to.
This is the end. Last 10 minutes, whatever you got left.
Mm-hmm. Do I, if I drop acid again, am I gonna see you in 10 years from now? 20 years from now? Is this gonna happen every fucking time I do this?
Or is there a place I can get through meditation? Is there a way I can do?
Can I channel this? Is this in my own power, in myself? Right now, do I have this energy in me to create you again. And I can ask you anything.
Am I like in another dimension giving my 12-year-old self advice the way you're like,
Am I sitting somewhere talking to me when I was like 7 right now? And is she talking to somebody? She talking to herself when she was 2? And it is the 2-year-old talking to the womb, and is the womb talking to mom?
God, that's a good acid.
Can I talk to myself as myself in the future, talking to myself from the past?
The spirit gets confused. Say it again. Be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're like, all right, wait. Mr. Bryant, let me be brief about the details of this very unique project that I'm offering you an exclusive first look opportunity at. Let me break it down for you in the most simplest words I can conjure. Basically, I got myself months ago I get dozens a day of these speculative films made by independent filmmakers and TV producers, pilots and such. That are all varieties of independent reality television, so to speak, within that genre. And sitting on my desk, or my assistant's desk, for over 3 months was a tape that was called The Graduation Party, labeled. We thought nothing of it. We actually, every about 90 days, return all of these for legal reasons as being unopened and unviewed, and therefore we're not liable for any kind of assertion of copyright infringement post the rejection of this material. But to make a long story short, it's simple, sir. We basically, because of the tension that was called upon us through the federal authorities, which I won't get into the details of why, but make a long story short, so we got a story on our hands that is hotter than fried chicken in South Carolina in August. It's one of those things that I swear to you, if you really get.
And take your money. No or yes? Finish our conversation.
I feel something scrub.
What is she want, baby?
She's like now.
Okay, yeah, good idea.
I'd like to be like a doctor. Like, I think I would have like money. Like giving up big things, I feel like that's
I know you would.
Why were there cameras? It was just a party. I mean, it wasn't. Why the cameras?
Well, we're still trying to piece together exactly why those cameras were there, but I can tell you, with millions of dollars worth of artwork and a beautiful house like that, obviously whoever rented this place wanted to protect their investment quite a bit.
Like security? Was there like a control room or something with was all the little videos or what?
You watch a lot of movies, don't you?
I too many. What 400? That's why so. That's like a ridiculous amount of cameras. Like I could understand maybe like one for each room and one for outside, but 400. That's like a little creepy.
They were situated throughout the house, designed from what we could gather so that there would be no corner that would not be filmed. You know, that was the intention. It appeared as though they weren't going to have any dead zones. Unfortunately, there were some dead zones. Several of the cameras malfunctioned. Other of the cameras appeared not to have been in use. But from what we were able to piece together, it certainly appears as though the intent was for security purposes so that the events of that evening could be recorded. We haven't ruled out blackmail as another possible motive.
This is a lot to hear. I didn't know about. Why am I so like out of the loop about everything, like the murders?
Come on. You're telling me in 6 months nobody's told you that this guy hung himself?
I didn't hear anything. I've just been kind of in my own little world. You know, I've made a lot of new friends. I've kind of been hanging with a new crowd, kind of like the popular crowd. I go to like wine tastings, you know, the horse races, art galleries, Broadway plays. I haven't you know really spoken to anyone since the shindig.
I've been embarrassed since I got rejected.
To be honest, I've been a little embarrassed about the whole, you know, Angie dumping me thing. I felt a little stupid. Kind of felt like an ass.
Well, I guess at least you know that she wasn't after you for your money, or lack thereof.
Yeah. It sucks that she's married now. And she's
Sorry, it's just he was moving around.
It's okay, don't worry about it. Okay, there was a girl there with an ascot for a girl who seemed like, you know, like she wrote the Preppy Handbook. And all she did was talk about people behind their backs.
Yeah, why don't you nickname her like Buffy or something?
Yeah, yeah, honestly, say that. Okay, but I don't know her name,
Right.
but she was.
moving to
That's Ren. Remember her?
what?
Ren. Talk about Ren. Like she had an ascot for like a girl. She was very preppy, very like boarding schoolish. She kept talking like down to people, like she was royalty.
All right. So this guy in the ascot, was he talking to anybody else at the party? Did he arrive there with anybody?
He had a girl with him.
Okay.
Kind of like a female version of himself. She had like a girl Scot, a femme Scot, if you will.
I think it's still just called an ascot.
An ascot. Let's leave it at that. You know what I'm talking about. Fred from Scooby-Doo. So
So I'm
But
fixing.
as I say, I am also intrigued.
No one had actually died, even the boy that committed
Except for the
suicide.
fraud, of course.
Wait, oh, certainly is a fraud. I'm not saying there ain't a
And
crime.
I am the victim.
Throw away the key. Oh, well, I could care less, but as long as I can film them throwing out the key, that's all I care about, so I get my 10%. So I want you to consider the following. Even the boy that jumped off the building, you know, the black boy, the gentleman, the singer, the singer.
Oh, yes.
Even
Oh,
that
yes,
was
oh,
fake.
yes.
Even that corpse was fake. They had taken cadavers out of the lockers like slabs of meat from the deli, and they put them in that house out there, and they had that party. They had them literally downstairs in the basement on ice during the party. Then at the end of the party, they positioned them out throughout the house. They put them clothes on them that they're wearing, all those, you know, the girls with those tight little dresses, and those boys with those fancy shirts and suits, and those ascots that they were wearing, and they put them on those things.
You don't have anything that was suspicious, no figures, no people that showed up late, inexplicably, nothing.
No. These kids were gonna be like the next big thing had this had gone according to plan. I mean, for the most part, they're getting exposure, but they're not getting the credit, that I think they are, that is, owed to them. If had they stayed alive, most of them, I guess, they would be reaping the benefits of what's going on right now.
That's true. That's true. In fact, that would be the ideal situation for them to enjoy the fruits of this. And
so that's why I said it, because what I'm saying. Because I mean, I don't know anybody that wouldn't want to be on camera. Even the most shy and ugly people in the world, they want to be on camera. Sure, we see them on TV all the time. I'm saying? I don't see what the big deal was. There was no problem with them being filmed. People are filmed all the time at parties or wherever it is, and
well, they have a right to their privacy. They have a right to their own lives.
Yeah, but when you're at a party, there's nothing that's private. There is no privacy at parties.
Again, I think you may have a couple of civil suits from some parents that may contradict that, but that's not my concern and that's not my jurisdiction. We will end with this. We want to have a follow-up interview with you. We want to set up. Until this phone dies on her end, we are still tracking that down. We haven't got premiering, which again turns my stomach sick. But it's 2 Thursdays from now. I mean, at 8 or something.
Yes, sir. So yeah. Well, I mean, you know.
It's like Kathleen Turner at the end of that movie, Body Heat.
You know, another one of them old gentlemen mentioned Body Heat today when the man from Variety, that Army Archer fella, he called me about that. I said, Body Heat? What are you talking about? Body Heat? I haven't seen any picture before 1981. What's this Body? 1991.
Well, that's your mistake, boss.
Wait, you tell me about what is this Body Heat reference that he's making?
Kathleen Turner lured William Hurt into killing her husband. And he took the rap. Unbeknownst to him, she had made arrangements to leave the country. She wanted to live on a tropical island, just under her yearbook picture. And that is exactly what happened. He is in prison. She is on a tropical island.
So you're saying that an actual crime was committed by this gentleman, and he went to jail for crimes that she had manipulated him into committing.
That is correct.
Yeah, well,
boss.
it sounds like it's very similar, except in this case, there actually was no crime. No one had actually died, even the boy that committed suicide.
Except for the fraud, of course.
Wait, it certainly is a fraud, and I'm not saying there ain't a crime.
And I am the victim.
Throw away the key. I could care less, but as long as I can film them throwing out the key, that's all I care about, so I can get my 10%. So I want you to consider the following. Even the boy that jumped off the building, you know, the black boy, the gentleman, the singer, the singer.
Oh, yes.
Even
Oh,
that
yes,
was
oh,
fake.
yes.
Even that corpse was fake. They had taken cadavers out of the lockers like slabs of meat from the deli, and they put them in that house out there, and they had that party. They had them literally downstairs in the basement on ice during the party. Then at the end of the party, they positioned them out throughout the house. They put them clothes on them that they're wearing, all those, you know, the girls with those tight little dresses, and those boys with those fancy shirts and suits, and those ascots that they were wearing. And they put them on those things so they'd be found with their body, and people would assume it was them. It was all a bunch of bullshit. They had thought this thing out for a year going forward. I don't know who the mastermind is, but someone is some evil doctor, evil genius in the group there, because I don't know what. Dang, between homework and getting laid, I don't know how anyone thinks about that at 22 years old. But hey,
Diabolical.
it is
That's
diabolical.
the only word for it.
It's like Lex Luthor level diabolical. Damn. But I tell you, so I hear you.
It's humiliating, but also intriguing.
It's a bit intriguing, and the most intriguing thing about it, like I said, is season 2 and 3. If I get my hands on that filmmaker today, which about an hour I'm gonna meet that boy, he gives me a solid lead. I'll get on that plane, I'll go see those kids, and not only will I get an acquisition of that footage in return for probably providing them with counsel for their defense, and perhaps in the intervening in some of the district attorney's negotiations for plea bargains, but I will get their rights. I'll bring the contracts down here with me. I got my secretary right now drawing them up right now.
Pretending just for a moment that I am a ordinary man and not a very rich, not so ordinary man.
So that is impossible for me to imagine, but continue. I will participate.
I would be strongly tempted to watch such a show, I think.
You would be tempted to see what occurred on the island.
I believe I would become hooked on such a show, and I would watch that show, I believe, every week.
That is a remarkable statement, considering that these individuals whom you would devote an hour of your prime time viewing time to, that's remarkable to say that, because these people are responsible for you looking and me looking like fools right now. But I'll tell you what, there's going to be
I realize that, but that is the curious part of this whole story.
It is curious. Won't you? I am dying to hear out of the mouth of these babes, because that's what it is, out of the mouth of babes, the truth of how they came to this, what brought them to this. Why not just go get a goddamn job, meet a nice girl, settle down, get a house and a dog and a white picket fence? I mean, is that so wrong? I mean, what is it? Well, what's all these kids wanting fame and fortune and wanting to be on the cover of People, and it's a disease. It's crazy. I mean, this whole business is crazy.
Moral vacuity. That's what it is.
They don't really. I mean, hey, I got the Bible in my hand right now. I'm telling you, I was reading scripture when you called.
I never read it myself.
I actually was thinking about getting the rights to that particular work, but then I heard it was a public domain. Apparently, the Bible, because it was written by God. He doesn't.
One problem at a time.
But you know that God's not even represented. You know that? It's amazing. I can't believe that he doesn't even. You think he'd be with William Moss by now, but It's amazing they haven't gotten the mitts on him. So anyway, listen, so I know you got to go. So I was going to leave it at this. I'm going to go speak to this filmmaker. I'm going to get to the bottom of all this, and I'm going to come back at you. I'm going to tell you everything. I'm going to disclose everything, and I'm going to bring back contracts signed from wherever these people are, and I'm going to bring them back for that second season. And I'm going to double your profits, and this thing's going to do, a new cycle. We're going to be shit out like, yesterday's chicken, I'll tell you. This thing will pass, but the profits won't. The profits are going to stay on the bottom line, and that's where they belong. So don't you worry else or something. Go hit some ducks. Shoot me one of them ducks for you. And you rooting for Dale Earnhardt this weekend?
I'll be pretending those ducks are those young men and women.
If you pretend those ducks are those youngins, you're going to bag yourself 18, 21 of those ducks. And
one of them will be you, too.
Well, I appreciate the sentiment, sir, but I will say this final thing. I heard Dale Earnhardt's got the poll this weekend. You rooting for Mr. Earnhardt? He's got Dale Jr. Dale Earnhardt Jr. Jr.'s got the pole this weekend, doesn't he? At the Brickyard. He's got the pole position.
Probably.
He does, right? I mean, is that who you're rooting for?
I do believe so, yes. I do believe.
I do believe he's got the pole. I do like him for that race. Could you spot me $100 if you do find a wagering gentleman down there? Put $100 on Dale.
I believe our connection is breaking up.
I believe our connection is breaking up too, and sir, I do appreciate you taking the time to call. I apologize for those reporters. If any of those reporters do call in the future, just refer them to my office, and I'll take all that away from you.
I will gladly do that. Sir.
I'll check in with you later, sir. But guess what? We're looking at season 2, and you can exercise that option. Okay, we got season 2 coming up. All right,
I appreciate it, but you are very lucky. I'm not in the same room with you right now,
sir. If you were in the same room, I'd shake your hand, and I'd also put into your hand.
You would not have the chance.
Sir, enough said. I respectfully decline to respond to that because you should have the last word anyway.
I'm still in shock.
So
but as I say, I am also intrigued.
Well, that is a contradiction in terms and a paradox that I myself feel.
Known as what is that word I look for?
It's one of those fancy southern words, northern words, whatever.
Yeah,
hypocrite.
Probably starts with a C. Most words do.
Yeah, some consonant. But I'll tell you this, sir. I'm telling you this. I'm fixing to fix it right away. So you got the right man's on the job. You know that. You know I'm going to solve this problem, and I'm going to spin this. I'm going to talk to Nikki Fink and all those columnists. I'm going to set them straight. And I'm going to make sure everything looks good, and I want to keep your distance from it. I want to say the buck stops right here at this agency, and Mr. Brian and Comcast, NBC, Universal, and the whole conglomerate had no knowledge whatsoever, just like I had no knowledge whatsoever, of the fraudulent nature of the fiction that was created, purported, Blair Witch style, to be some reality show, when in fact, they were alive and well. All right, so you have a good time this weekend?
You are starting to ball.
I'll catch you later, sir. All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
You don't have anything that was suspicious, no figures, no people that showed up late, inexplicably, nothing.
No. These kids were going to be like the next big thing had this had gone according to plan. I mean, for the most part, they're getting exposure, but they're not getting the credit, that I think they are, that is, owed to them. If had they stayed alive, most of them, I guess, they would be reaping the benefits of what's going on right now.
That's true. That's true. In fact, that would be the ideal situation for them to enjoy the fruits of this And
So that's why I said it, because you know what I'm saying. Because I mean, I don't know anybody that wouldn't want to be on camera. You know, even the most shy and ugly people in the world, they want to be on camera. Shit, we see them on TV all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't see what the big deal was. There was no problem with them being filmed. People are filmed all the time at parties or whatever it is, you know, and.
Well, they have a right to their privacy. They have a right to their own lives.
Yeah, but you know, when
private.
you're at a party, there's nothing that's private. There is no privacy at parties.
Again, I think you may have a couple civil suits from some parents that may contradict that, but that's not my concern and that's not my jurisdiction. We will end with this. We want to have a follow-up interview with you. We want to set up. Until this phone dies on her end, we are still tracking that down. We haven't got premiering, which again turns my stomach sick. But what? It's two Thursdays from now. I mean, at 8 or something.
Tom!
And action.
Fuck.
Knock, knock, knock.
Come on, you gotta get it. Oh my god.
Whispers like this. Stage whispers.
Are you fucking kidding me? I can't even fit with her fucking Barbie doll.
Give her the princess dresses.
You're such a fucking idiot. Oh
I
my
know,
god.
come on.
We're going to deal for you all the
we
fuck.
don't
It's
deal
always
with
a
this right
fucking
now,
issue.
though.
Jesus Christ.
1 second.
Oh my god, I can't. I can't fucking.
Hold up, I'm on the phone.
Discuss plans. You know, but that won't work.
But that's
about-
not even gonna work. Shh. Why are we gonna fucking 7?
Come back, because we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna do another minute of this, and then we're done. Say things like, Ray, out the window. It's not, the bushes will break her fall. The bushes will break her fall.
Are you fucking kidding
No,
me?
Ray, no, start. I was talking. Ready? Action.
You gotta go out the window.
You're fucking kidding me.
There's like a
What if I
polar
fucking break my
trampoline.
leg?
It's gonna be fine. It's not the
Oh my
first
god,
floor.
I fucking hate you. Jesus Christ.
No.
Hold up, 1 sec. Shh.
Tell her, Ray. How about this?
One
How
second,
about this?
come.
Be like, tell her you're having a diabetic seizure. Like.
Yeah, or if you can do both, whatever. You know why I'm pissed? I have no bond with nobody at that party. I wanted to share that joy and to have stories, meaningful stories. There's no bond. Thank you, God. For answering my prayers. Yes, I prayed for this. I wanted to be at the fucking top so bad. But I'm at the top. I've reached the top. Yes, I'm at the top. But I didn't want to lose my friends. I didn't want to lose her. It's lonely here. I'm sad. I miss it, God. I missed out. If I can just go back in time, and if I could just do it all over again, and to be with my friends and to feel what they felt. No one knows me anymore. They don't know me. All those years I've missed out in college just chasing this dream. Why? Why? But I'm lonely. And now I'm here. I don't know where else to go. God, forgive me.
You don't have anything that was suspicious, no figures, no people that showed up late, inexplicably, nothing.
No. These kids were gonna be like the next big thing had this had gone according to plan. I mean, for the most part, they're getting exposure, but they're not getting the credit, that I think they are, that is, owed to them. If had they stayed alive, most of them, I guess, they would be reaping the benefits of what's going on right now.
That's true. That's true. In fact, that would be the ideal situation for them to enjoy the fruits of this. And
so that's why I said it, because you know what I'm saying. Because I mean, I don't know anybody that wouldn't want to be on camera. Even the most shy and ugly people in the world, they want to be on camera. Shit, we see them on TV all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't see what the big deal was. There was no problem with them being filmed. People are filmed all the time at parties or whatever it is, and.
Well, they have a right to their privacy. They have a right to their own lives.
Yeah, but
when
you're at a party, there's nothing that's private. There is no privacy at parties.
Again, I think you may have a couple civil suits from some parents that may contradict that, but that's not my concern and that's not my jurisdiction. We will end with this. We want to have a follow-up interview with you. We want to set up. Until this phone dies on her end, we are still tracking that down. We haven't got premiering, which again turns my stomach sick. But it's 2 Thursdays from now. I mean, at 8 or something.
say that to me?
You think you can just go gallivanting around the world pretending to be a fucking rock star? No, it's honestly disgusting. I didn't invite you to this party. I can't believe you showed up here.
Stop. You're acting like you don't even want me here.
Yeah,
like,
I
honestly.
don't want you here. That's insulting. Do you know who I am? I get more in allowance than you'll make in your entire life.
Please, baby.
You make me look like a plebeian. Do you know who my father is?
I don't give a fuck about your dad.
That's insulting.
Don't even tell me that bullshit. Seriously, your daddy knows who I am. And you do too. So don't give me that bullshit.
If my dad knew what we were doing,
look, your father knows I'm
he could
smart.
snap you in half, okay?
Don't give me that bull. So
Just watch your back, okay?
why would you say all that? Really?
Are you kidding me? You're not friends with us anymore.
So, it's cool. It's really cool. Look, all I'm saying is this, really. And I came for you. You wanted me here.
You're an asshole.
You wanted me here.
I'm not forgiving you. This isn't an easy out for you. I don't want you to think that. I'm not like your little whore or whatever.
No, you're not my whore. You're just my bitch. I'm gonna take you on tour with me. You wanna come? You got all that money, whatever. I have my money. I'm taking a tour. It's gonna be cool. I'll take you to Europe. You can have all that wine that you've been dreaming about.
I have to tell you something.
What's up?
I know this is really random. I applied to art school at Sarah Lawrence, and I got in.
So what are you saying to me? That you're gonna go? No, you're not gonna go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
No, you're not. Don't do this shit to me. I'm serious. No, you're not going. You're not going. You're not going. I'm serious. You're not going. Don't even fucking cry. I'm serious.
You have to go.
No, you don't. Think about the life that we can live. I mean, we've always talked about it.
I have to go.
No.
I have to go. I'm sorry.
Look, okay. Alright. When it's all said and done, yes, music is my life. But you know where you stand with me. You remember? You remember? Didn't you remember how we were? You remember sophomore year? I played that song for you.
I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to do something with my life.
But this is Europe.
This is what you're telling me to do all the time. You're telling me to just, be above my father, be better than that. And I'm trying to.
But
and now I've done something and now you don't want me to do it. My dad doesn't know that I got it.
So you're gonna tell him?
No, I can't tell him.
Why?
Art?
So?
Art? You
already got your...
You think that my parents want me to go to art school? It's a joke to them. Art? Oh my god.
They've seen their stuff. They
would rather me sit on a couch all day being fed grapes than go to art school. Art is like dirt on the bottom of their shoe. It's like
art.
mice in their walls, they just they just see it as trash.
Alright,
They
look.
see it. No, but this is the problem. He can't know.
Look,
He cannot know.
All I'm saying, you're so fucking concerned about your dad and all this shit, but this is what I need to figure out. I need to figure out either you're coming with me, which I know you fucking want to come with me because you want this. I want you too. So, either you're gonna have to fucking choose to stay in New York and do the whole art thing, or you can go to fucking Europe with me and tour, and you can do your art. And like in Europe, it's more progressive. What do you say? Please, don't. Why am I fucking saying please? For us. After all the fuck we fucking been through, you're gonna really tell me no that you can't go. Do you know how much I put into this shit? You're the only one that I fucking care about. Out of all these fucking girls, all these girls around me and shit, you're the only one I write to. I've written like, 4 songs about you? And you're gonna make me go through this process by my fucking self. You're gonna make me go to fucking Europe. You're gonna send me to fucking Europe. And while you're gonna fucking stay in New York and do what you wanna do, and not even fucking care about my needs for you, I want you there. I want you there. I've written letters, songs. I showed up to this bullshit ass party because I knew you would be there.
I'm sorry.
God, that was really good.
And then go.
So, what do you think?
I can't believe you showed up here.
Stop.
No, it's honestly disgusting.
Why would you say that to me?
You make me look like a plebeian.
Why would you say all that, really?
Are you kidding me?
I'm serious.
I didn't invite you to this party.
So?
So?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be here. You're not friends with us anymore.
You're acting like you don't even want me here.
Yeah,
like,
I
honestly,
don't want you here.
Don't even tell me that bullshit. Seriously.
Look at
Cut
that
it.
smile.
You know you like it. You know you like it. Don't give me that bullshit.
You're an asshole.
I'm not.
You think you can just go gallivanting around the world pretending to be a fucking rock star? Are you kidding me? And you don't even tell me where you... I have to find out where you are from the radio? That's insulting. That's insulting. Do you know who I am? Do you know who my father is?
I don't give a fuck about your dad.
Are you kidding me?
I'm serious. I don't.
I get more in allowance than you'll make in your entire life.
Please, baby. Your daddy knows who I am. And you do too. So don't give me that bullshit.
If my dad knew what we were doing...
Look, your father knows I'm
He could
smart.
snap you in half, okay?
Look, your father, he already knows I'm smart.
He's not stupid.
He knows I'm smart.
He's not stupid.
Your father likes me. I already talked to him. We play golf. It's cool. It's really cool. So
Just watch your back, okay?
No, all I'm saying is this. Look, all I'm saying is this, really. I know that, whatever, you wanted me at this party, and I came for you. Right? You wanted me here,
You're an
right?
asshole.
You wanted me here.
I'm not forgiving you. I'm not just gonna let this go. This isn't an easy out for you. I don't want you to think that. Okay?
Okay.
I'm not like your little whore or whatever.
No, you're not my whore. You're just my bitch.
Fucking asshole.
I love you. You know that. I'm serious. I'm gonna take you on tour with me. You wanna come? Leave all this bullshit, whatever. Forget about your dad. You're gonna be rich. It's cool. You already know it. You got all that money. Whatever. I have my money. I'm taking a tour. It's gonna be cool. I'll take you to Europe. You can have all that wine that you've been dreaming about. Tons of French men over there, but you can't do anything to them. Cause you're my bitch.
I have to tell you something.
What's up?
I know this is really random. I applied to art school at Sarah Lawrence, and I got in.
That's good. So what are you saying to me? That you're gonna go? No, you're not gonna go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
No, you're not. Don't do this shit to me. I'm serious. No, you're not going. You're not going. You're not going. I'm serious. You're not going. Don't. Listen, don't even fucking cry. I'm serious.
I have to go.
No, you don't. Think about the life that we can live. I mean, we've always talked about it.
I have to go.
No.
I have to go. I'm sorry.
Look, okay. Alright. When it's all said and done, yes, music is my life. But you know where you stand with me. You remember? You remember? Didn't you remember how we were? You remember sophomore year? I played that song for you. You remember? It was really cool. Don't make me sing it.
I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to do something with my life.
But this is Europe.
This is what you're telling me to do all the time. You're telling me to just, be above my father, be better than that. And I'm trying to.
But
and now I've done something and now you don't want me to do it?
I'm just saying, can't you do it in Europe? Seriously. That's like where the money is. You're all about money anyways, so.
Don't make it seem like I'm just about money. That's
You
fine.
kinda are.
No, just because I
Okay.
have it.
Exactly. So I mean, what happens if we go to fucking Europe, right? And I don't know, you apply to the art school there, and you get in. Obviously, you're gonna
Do you
get
think
in.
I'm not serious?
Huh?
I'm serious about this.
I'm just giving you another option where you can have both of what you want. You can have me and art.
I know, but you're not gonna pay for my school.
I'll pay for it.
You don't have the money to.
Please. I went platinum in like 2 fucking weeks. I have plenty of money.
I can't ask you to do that.
You don't have to. I just want you to come with me.
Listen, my dad doesn't know that I got it.
So you're gonna tell him?
No, I can't tell him.
Why?
Are you kidding me? Art?
So?
Art? You
already got your...
You think that my parents want me to go to art school?
Dude, you already got your fucking degree in political science. So what if you decide to go to art school? Your what? Your GPA is a 3.9 or some shit?
It's a joke to them. Art? Oh my god.
They've seen your stuff.
They would rather me sit on a couch all day being fed grapes than go to art school.
Didn't see your
You know, are you kidding me? You were acting like you haven't even met my father.
I know, but he told me, he was like, she's good. Although yeah, he did say that, okay, fine, I want her to be a lawyer or some shit, or take over the business.
Art is like dirt on the bottom of their shoe. You know? It's like a...
They appreciate art. They like my fucking music. They appreciate
it's like
art.
mice in their walls, you know? They just see it as trash.
Alright,
They
look.
see it... No, but this is the problem. He can't know.
Look,
He
look.
cannot know.
All I'm saying, you're so fucking concerned about your dad and all this shit, but this is what I need to figure out. I need to figure out either you're coming with me, which I know you fucking want to come with me because you want this. I want you too. So, either you're gonna have to fucking choose to stay in New York and do the whole art thing, or you can go to fucking Europe with me and tour, and you can do your art. And like in Europe, it's more progressive. It's like, it's fast forward. Like Grace Jones, she started over there with her music and stuff like that, and she's pretty big. So, I mean, what do you say? Please, don't. Why am I fucking saying please? For us. For us.
I can't.
You're gonna really say that to me? After all the fuck we fucking been through, you're gonna really tell me no that you can't go? Do you know how much I put into this shit? You're the only one that I fucking care about. Out of all these fucking girls, all these girls around me and shit.
Can I talk to myself as myself in the future, talking to myself from the past?
The spirit gets confused. Say it again. Be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're like, all right, wait. How this? I mean like this.
I mean it like this. I mean like this. Like, follow me here. It's like if I'm 22, can I talk to myself when I'm 30? Talking to myself at when I was 22. Talking to myself at 30. It's like a conference call. It would be like, hello, hi, I'm 22. Hey, I'm 30. Oh, hey, I'm 22-year-old talking to the 30-year-old self, but hi, I'm the 30-year-old self talking to the 22-year-old self talking to the 30-year-old self. It's like, comes full circle, you know? Would that work out? Can I, do that? Can I, plan that? Whoa! When do we die? If I die, can I talk to my dead self? Because technically my dead self would be dead. I don't know if that would work. But maybe. No, maybe. I mean, like, that's... what's dead, really? I mean, dead, like... Yeah, like my mortality. I die. But it's like... maybe I'm dead now. It may be your life.
30-second wrap up.
And
And you get up when you're done.
if you're life and I'm dead, that's not going to work out. I have to be life and you have to be dead. Or we're both living and we are one. Yeah. Cool. So I'm gonna like talk to you soon, man, and we're gonna get this shit figured out. And we're gonna work it out, and then we're gonna talk to us later, cause that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Like, do you like fly? Is it like you like Star Trek?
Yeah.
Or do you fly?
To,
like, how's it work?
Do you go? Are you gonna like walk upstairs and like out the door? Do you fly? Do you just like teleport? Are you just gonna like go away?
Because I want to see it. Like what's? And you're like, and the person's like, no, I'm just gonna walk away now.
Yeah.
I'd be like, that is so lame. You're like,
Yeah.
like,
Really?
I guess I'm coming down.
You're just gonna. Okay, that's really lame. But cool. Nice to meet you. Nice to know us. Cool. Take care, man.
It was nice to meet you. I mean, it's nice to meet me. I mean, it's nice to meet me.
Nice to meet.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Because I'm gonna get a tight shot of you shaking some other girl's hand. Yours. So say that last line.
Nice to meet you. Us. Nice to meet us. Take care.
Good. Let's do a second take of that. Right. Go. Actually.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet us. We are awesome. Take care of yourself. I'll take care of myself. We will take care of ourselves. And that's cool, man. I'm glad we did this. It's awesome.
And I wouldn't mind if my life, ends up being just like this. That would be a compliment for her.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if my life ended up like yours, like mine and yours. Like us. I wouldn't mind if it ended up like you. That'd be cool.
I guess the only way I can go wrong is if I don't end up me.
I guess the only way that would work out is if I don't end up as...
No, the only way that I could screw this up, the only way I could screw my life up is just by not being me then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I suppose that the only way that I could screw that up is if I'm not really me.
Right. Perfect. I think you nailed it. I think you have something way over 30.
Yeah, if you get a time, if you have time before dinner, maybe you could hop on Google real quick and I mean it's no big deal. Just if you get a chance. I mean don't stress out over it, and put in a search for defense attorneys, maybe OJ's people if they're still around. No, I'm not under arrest. Don't. I'm just the leading suspect. Okay, alright, okay, bye. When, they like freak out over every smallest little... We could get the wife down here and do the, the tape recorder, detectives, the whole, your whole spiel you do. Or, I could get you in the mutual fund and you could retire in 60 days. Because, I like to help out my friends. And, we're friends, right, kind of. I think we've gotten to know each other pretty well.
Yeah, we're friends.
because everything is
Nothing.
very, very
Okay.
tight.
And the footage ran out around, what was it? I mean, we have it clocked around maybe 3:30, whatever. So
Yeah,
and the fire happened perhaps 2 hours after that. So there's you got your footage, and then people were going to sleep at that point or passing out. You don't have anything that was suspicious. No figures, no people that showed up late, inexplicably, nothing.
Yeah. These kids were gonna be like the next big thing had this had gone according to plan. I mean, for the most part, they're getting exposure, but they're not getting the credit, that I think they are, that is, owed to them. If had they stayed alive, most of them, I guess, they would be reaping the benefits of what's going on right now.
That's true. That's true. In fact, that would be the ideal situation for them to enjoy the fruits of this.
But I will tell you one thing, is that when you're in the Caribbean and you have the option to take a jet or a private plane, please, 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 please take the private plane. My advice, you don't have to take it, but I know.
I'm not allowed to say anything more.
Not allowed to say anything, but I'm just swaying you that way, if you know what I mean. But really, why am I here? Why do you want me here? You called for me. What do I need? What do you need from me?
It's like a thought.
Okay.
All right, you do whatever you want. Just give your thoughts.
Okay.
Go.
But I will tell you one thing, is that when you're in the Caribbean and you have the option to take a jet or a private plane, please, 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 please take the private plane. My advice, you don't have to take it, but I know.
I'm not allowed to say anything more.
Not allowed to say anything, but I'm just swaying you that way, if you know what I mean. But really, why am I here? Why do you want me here? You called for me. What do I need? What do you need from me? You're scared, aren't you? You are so scared. But I'm here to tell you that it's gonna be okay. Everybody's scared. Everybody is scared of something. And today, this is your fear. And I'm here to tell you that we're going to be all right. And we're going to be great. And everybody upstairs is just as afraid, if not more afraid, of everything that you're going through too. You're not alone. This is a big part in your life. This is a huge deal in your life, and it's exciting, and it's thrilling, and it is so scary. But I'm here to tell you that this is not the end. This is the most exciting part of your life where you get to say, hey, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and it's going to be great. And I'm here to tell you that that's exactly what you need to do. Because we turn out great. Yeah, there's been a lot of problems. There's been a lot of issues. I'm sure you have a lot of questions that you want to know. Do we ever fall in love? Do we ever have an affair? Do we ever wonder, did I make the right choice? It doesn't matter if you made the right choice. It matters if you did it 100%. And if you didn't, then it was probably the wrong choice. But if you want to know the secrets, if you want to know what I can do to help you, listen to this. Living is daily. Very important. And if you don't know that, then you will run through this life knowing very little. And you'll miss a lot of stuff. So go, because I know you're going to have some questions for me. What do you want to know? Yeah, what do you want to know? Okay, all right. Lay it on me. We have 2 kids. Yeah, really beautiful kids. We do. We fall in love. Yeah, Lauren.
interrupt you. When Yes, this is Brandon McCarthy of the British News Network reporting from the great city of Manhattan, New York City, New York. June the 1st, apparently the Westchester coroner has confirmed now that 18, in fact, are dead. 18 bodies have been found at the tragic inferno of the graduation party, as the national media has called it. The actual audio of the call 911 has just been released. On June the 2nd here, the day after the tragedy, we have now discovered through MSNBC that the South Carolina senator, the incumbent of 3 terms, Republican senator, actually has a daughter who is actually amongst the dead, tragically elevating this to a very high level. The Westchester fire chief has actually now ruled that this is a suspected arson and an investigation shall ensue, and the New York media has covered this tragedy quite extensively. However, because of the high-profile nature of the South Carolina senator's daughter, it looks as though the national media may pick up the story. In addition to that, the Federal Bureau of Investigation has been ordered to undertake an investigation as to whether this was arson, suicide, homicide, or an accident. Today, the funerals on June the 7th were held. Video rights. Apparently, the networks are going to break up the found footage into a mini-series of a reality television program. On the 2nd of August, the FBI has discovered 9 hours of footage. They've actually themselves now, through court order, have acquired all of the footage to the CIA, and in a way to control, I believe, the damage here. Reportedly, NBC, Comcast, Universal has announced that all profits will be given to the family. Apparently, the NBC has premiered the show to groundbreaking, earth-shattering ratings. Very, very high. Media frenzy has begun in earnest. It seems that these individuals who had absolutely no fame during their lives have discovered fame posthumously due to these incredible scenes of very ordinary activities rendered meaningful by their proximity to their death. A trailer for the TV series was just released on September the 21st. But apparently, more than that has been leaked. Apparently, which I don't know if I'm reporting a positive or negative thing, but this should have most of the victims of the graduation party tragedy. And apparently, a very interesting twist. A FedEx footage of 9 hours and 36 minutes of footage on June 28th was sent to not the FBI, but in fact CIA, the actual Hollywood agency. The FBI has commenced their investigation, and they are focusing on the origination of this found footage. It's not certain who sent the footage or created the footage or for reason. However, on August 18th or 17th, the filmmaker was identified and interrogated by the FBI. Apparently, the rights have been awarded to NBC Universal Comcast, and on July 29th,
for high school, and the entire purpose of high school is to prepare students for college. The annual cost to attend the average private four-year college in America today is $27,293, up 29% from 5 years ago. This does not include the cost of textbooks. From the time an American child reaches the 6th grade, they are taught that the key to success in life is to do well in high school so that they can get accepted to the best possible college. They are taught that if they get into a great college and get their college degree, any type of job they desire in the field of their choice will be there waiting for them. After getting their dream job, they will be able to buy any car and house they desire, start their own family, and live the American dream. Most Americans today have an expectation of future economic success simply by obtaining a college degree. In fact, students are taught to believe that if they don't go to college, they will be on a path to nowhere and will have no chance of ever building a successful career. No college in America today teach students the knowledge necessary to start their own business, invent their own product, or even how to use the internet and other free resources to become educated about things without attending college.
Our relationship, clearly it wasn't supposed to end that way. I can't marry him. He's not like, I'm not meant to be with him. He's not like, no, I can't. I'm 22 years old.
When did you realize that? That's good.
It's gonna be weird.
Muy buenos días, bienvenido a la República de Colombia.
Good morning. Welcome to the Republic of
Es una
Colombia.
época preciosa para visitar esta
Beautiful
ciudad.
weather that we're having.
Mr. Secretary, thank you.
Un cafecito, Rosario, ofrécele un
Claro.
café.
Would you like a coffee, sir?
I've had plenty of coffee.
El
Like
café
coffee
de
in the
Colombia.
back.